So yeah, they just give you a string, and then you have two things you can do: add a letter to the end, or get rid of the last one, and then you just tell them whether or not you can convert one to another. That many operations. Doesn't sound too bad. Especially if you have a number that's like really big. Yeah. So you remove from the end, okay. It's like you're always operating on the end of it, so you would just scan through until you find the first, conflict, like H and R.
Can you only change?
And you would it'd be a very basic algorithm. Yeah, you just go, like, in this case, HackerRank. So it's like, keep going, you find the place that's wrong, and then you delete a letter off the end, and it's like, okay. Then you check it again, it goes same spot, and delete it, I guess. Yeah, you keep doing that. That's the only thing you can do. I was thinking maybe, yeah.
Well, you only modify the second string to make it.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I get carried away.
So would you just do?
Yeah, you would just remove that many. You would get the number of letters left over from the conflict spot, so 4. And then if K is, larger than or equal to that number, then you're good. I don't get what the appending part. Well, no, it wouldn't be K larger than that. It would have to be.
Oh, because the append operation.
So K would have to be 4 plus the remaining of that, greater than or equal to. So, but it said exactly that many. You can append a letter, and then you can remove it. So I guess you would have to say that number plus what's left over, and then however much you have left from K, you would check whether or not that's even or odd. If it's even, you're good. If it's odd, you're not. I think.
Or could you go for find the first conflict, and then find the remaining in the first string and the remaining in the second string, and you just add those together.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I wish I could use the zip function because it's like fancy, but they have to be the same length. Does it say if they are the same length? Yeah, they're not. It's not in that example. Oh, well, this is dumb. Can't do that anyway. Let's do this. I'm probably like, what the heck is he doing? usually do all caps with this, but this time they didn't. Oh wait. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't know. I was like, that doesn't belong there. I was gonna say, it's still gonna give me that.
You need to work that out once you find that first conflict. Once you find the first conflict, you don't have to overwrite it. Right? You need to work that out.
Still don't have the index error though. No? Okay.
Because the ADA, if you do a delete on an empty string, it just returns an empty string.
Oh yeah, I could. Oh.
I don't know what you just did, but sure.
Basically just check if it's the exact same word, like if there were no conflicts, and it prints yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, what my runtime error was.
Oh, then I got runtime there. I can't.
Ah. Index out of range. I mean, -1. Why is that? Oh, I know what it is. It's because the second one's shorter. Yeah. All right. So you could say, yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I was trying to think if that would work or not. Guess so. Try on these. That's still not gonna be completely correct though, because that was only on the runtime error. There's, yeah, I was gonna say there's still these. Should we yes? No? It could. Can it delete that and then? Oh no, yeah, that's right. It can't. Yeah.
It has two.
Like it has to delete that U, and then you have one more remaining. You have to have an even number, because you have to add another then delete it.
So is that no?
Yeah, this is a no.
Okay.
Oops. Why ours would say yes though? See. Oh, it's because of my thing there. Because it's only reading for the minimum number of links, so it's only comparing Y and Y. It never actually checks that. Yeah, I don't need to do that then. A easier thing to, a better way of putting this would be if S equal to T. So there's no point in, maybe it wasn't Y. Because that's your, so N is the leftover parts, and then like, so if you have, it has to be exactly K. So if K is, like 9, and then your N operation things there's like 5 or something, then you got 4 left over. You have to keep adding a letter, then removing it, add a letter, then remove it. So that's 2 operations for each. So it has to be even, whatever's left. So I can say, so in K, I don't think that minimum thing with the range is going to be I don't think that's going to be the good solution to that. What if I just padded the shorter word with spaces, and then at the end, or when I'm like getting the leftover stuff, I can just strip the spaces off of it. Let me try that. Because N shouldn't be, I printed N shouldn't be 0 here. It should be 1, yeah. Well, no, I guess it should be 0. Because you've got a Y, U. It's like there's no conflict. That's why it was 0, is it stopped after that. But then it would be like, oh, conflict. Yeah, let me try the padding thing. See if that'll work. Okay. I think strip just does that. It's like yeah, so yeah. I mean, I can do it separately.
No, you can do it.
It's still wrong though. Zero. It's still 0. You make sure I padded them right. Okay, so now the padding thing, like my code for actually doing the padding is wrong. Oh, I have it backwards. I was like, why is that not working? What? That's padding the wrong. Yeah, I have it completely backwards. There we go. I just gotta get rid of my little debugging stuff. Can't guarantee it'll work on all of them, but we'll see. Only one way to find out. Adam's like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. One case. One case, man. Come on.
I got 2 cases off.
Expecting yes. Can shorten this so much though. Alright, so have to remove all of those. That's 6. Then have to add 6. That's 12. Remainder is 3.
Well,
How's it?
it goes-
How's it
deletes
yes
6,
then?
and then deletes twice more, and then adds 6 more. Or 3 times more. So that is
Delete 6. Deletes twice more, so that's 8. You got 7 left.
You need a flag for like if the first occurrence of the letter is different. Like,
Oh, it's only a special case of when you have to delete the entire word.
yeah.
Okay. Well, that's easy. You could just say,
There, yeah.
yeah, just check the first letter.
Okay.
We're guaranteed that neither of them are non-empty, aren't we?
Okay. Oh yeah, it's 1.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll just say,
Well, you can't check exclusively for that. Yeah, you can.
yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's supposed to be yes, I think. Yeah. Yes, it is supposed to be yes. Oh, well, it's failing on this one, so I'll say, no, I need to do that. Yes. Probably.
No,
No more than enough cases. Well, actually, with the way they do their weeks of code things on here, it's like when on the day that the problem was released, when you submit it and it works on all the cases that you get, that doesn't mean it's completely correct. Like, they still have other test cases that it doesn't run against until the end of the day. It's like, wow. That happened on one of the problems we did in here, actually. I think it was the ladybug one or whatever we did. Yeah. So, can shorten this like tremendously though.
Oh yeah.
I guess I'll keep that first line, that she-bang, just for good, oh, I was about to say, why is it not letting me edit it?
Just do absolute value.
Brilliant. Yeah, but I still need to,
No, you still need to.
yeah.
You do it inline.
I don't think so, because see, in this one we're modifying S, this one we're modifying T.
Like, can you just do like S plus equals next and if like whatever else?
I can try it. If that works, can even get rid of the X equals line. I don't think it's gonna work though. It's not. Nope. Hmm.
Does that inline if statement have to return value?
I mean,
Because we can do inline prints, but then technically returns value. Just return the null.
what are these return values you speak of in Python? Hmm. I don't know if you can do an inline elif or not. I don't think you can. No, you can't. It's like just no. Hmm. No, I could say. Ah. So, really, I could say. So bad. So bad. I can do this. Nope, I lied. You can't. I think it's good enough. Gotta submit it though. Did you get yours working, Jacob?
No.
It's which test case is it filling on?
I fell on the YYU2 one. Number 5.
Are you doing like the padding trick that I did?
No, I was doing something.
This padding is just kind of lazy, but you know, does the job. Yeah. I mean, I'm using Python. It's like you're supposed to be lazy, right?
Yeah.
Next, Adam is going to briskly solve this problem for us, which we failed to do before. I'm just kidding.
The discussions on that are kind of complicated.
They're kind of what?
Like, super, stroking their ego. It's
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
gotta, log in. So, and dude, after he's like, well, I go to square root in log in. It's like,
Oh. It is log A plus log B plus log D squared. They're like, no, I don't think so. It doesn't even make sense. Like, you don't even use those in big O notation. Like, it can be solved in O of 1.
I don't know how it can be O1 if there's like, if your solution is 20 lines of code.
Yeah.
Where's your
Yeah.
O1?
It's like they're all just single statements. You know, in my data structures class, my teacher, who shall not be named, but yeah, he actually said that the best way of like writing code was to do just a statement at a time, like all just single statements. It's like it's the most efficient. It's like, but we cannot do that. It's like, no. I guess you could. Be like a ton of hard coding. Square root D over A over B log D. Oh, that's like their solution. Okay. I think so. Because it's just, I mean, the answer is just a number, the number of steps. The distance divided by A divided by B. I don't know why they do a divide thing. Why not just do B times D over A times log D? When you write that where it's actually readable.
Somebody wrote down, like, yeah, my 20 lines of code in Java fixed it or did it whenever. It's like,
What? Square root of a square root.
Square root.
I've never written that before, but okay. Alright. Whatever. Okay. You know, that's something that's not in Python built in, is a built-in log function.
There's no built-in log function?
I don't think so.
Maybe in math.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there's in math.
Yeah.
Yeah. can try that real quick if you want. I mean, still got a little bit of time left. Oh. But it didn't have the big O, so it can't be. There's no way it could be big O. He'd fail his data structures class. Just curious. Just want to know. No. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know why I bothered. Just outputted one number anyway. Oh, domain error for the logarithm, I guess. That's what we were thinking at first, but I think it might be more like you might can just solve it just mathematically like that, and then somehow. Go for it. And say as you don't really know when to stop with that. Yeah, there has to be. I don't know. I feel like there has to be a math way of doing this.
Because there's no reason why it's a two-dimensional plane. Because every single solution that can be solved in a two-dimensional plane must be solved in one dimensional.
Yeah, but not necessarily the most efficiently. I think there might be cases where it wouldn't. Like if you had one where you could take, two steps A and then one long step of B or something.
Like, so if you had
there.
to solve for 4, and you had 2 and 3, that would be 2 steps because you have a 2, 3, 4 combo, right?
Wait, 4 is your D.
4 is your
Yeah.
go.
And you're saying your steps are 2 and 3?
Yeah.
2, 2.
Exactly. So it's the same thing. It would be 2, 3 on the triangles are the same as just 2, 2.
Okay.
2, 3, 4 triangle, right?
So you're saying just don't even bother about triangles at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had thought about that too, but I don't know. We didn't think it would work for every case.
I think any triangle solution would also have the exact same solution as its basis. Is the way triangle works. It's like if you think about it as like a binary search. Right. So you're going to add a number until you get close
you're trying to get to like,
Well,
we can change that.
That's 100,000 queries.
So the 9 is
With the,
29.
oh yeah, talk about number of queries there can be.
So if you're trying to get
Oh yeah.
to 9, and then your steps are 2 and let me not do 2. Your step sizes were 8 and 5. I don't know. So you would start with the largest one. It's just like, I don't know. I'm wondering if that's always the most optimal thing. I guess you start, you end up at 8-0. Then both of these go over. So I guess that's when, I don't know, like which one. How would you choose which one to step with?
You should just be able to do a triangle and get there in 2 steps.
But if you weren't using triangles, if you were only doing it linearly and you had to pass the point and then go back, it's like, because that's what you're talking about doing, isn't it?
Well, I guess I didn't realize it was a Euclidean distance around it. I thought it was those were your triangle like bases. Like that 8 is not like an 8.
Yeah, these are
It's an 8
completely,
Euclidean distance.
yeah, like,
So you can put it wherever you want. It's not
Right.
a right triangle per se.
right.
'Cause I thought
You
it
can
was-
make it a right triangle, which is what we were talking about Thursday.
Yeah. All the examples are right triangles.
Hmm.
I think.
So.
If it was distinctly right triangles, you would have to go to. Somebody said there was an O1 solution.
Yeah, I know. It's like the only O1 I can think of. It would have to be just some kind of equation they came up with. It only has to pass the cases. Yeah. This isn't actually, I don't know what the answer to that would be. If you go to like
Literally every test case, except the first test case, is 100,000 queries. And probably test case 4.
in map. No map. I don't even know what the answer to that is.
Oh, no, never mind.
Be
This
like
100,000, yeah, like we got that.
16,
I got that one.
24, 24, 19, into 14. Okay, so it would be 8, 8, 8. So you would have 0 to 8 to 16 to 24, then to 19. Okay. 20. And the answer is 6. Okay. To the entire problem, the answer is 6. I guess you would keep adding. That can't be the right solution, but in this case that I made up, you keep adding the larger step size until your sum is evenly divisible. Or no, the sum minus your distance d. So like 24 minus 9 equals 16. No, that's not right. is the distance.
Alright.
Somebody's excited to get out of class. Oh, no, it's wrong. So 24 minus. Yeah, you keep adding the larger distance until your sum minus the distance d is evenly divisible by your smaller step size. In this case, 5. That's only for this case, though. I don't know if that would work for everything. So
You add your
it's 0 to 9, step size is 8 to 5.
right.
You keep stepping with a larger step size until your sum, like wherever you're at along the line, is that minus your distance d you're trying to get to is evenly divisible by your other step size. That can't be the most efficient solution, because basically it means take large steps, you know, until you get to a certain point, and then you're taking smaller steps back. Yeah, like that can't be it. Because I wonder if there would be a case where you could. I wonder if there would be a case where you could take a smaller step and then a larger step and then another smaller step or something like that.
But if you took the larger step back, then you wouldn't have had to take it forward in the first place.
Right here,
It's like that would have canceled out.
but right here where you take that step is in a place that you couldn't have gotten to by only taking the big
Yeah, but
steps.
you're already ahead of your points at that position. Like you would, your equation would never make that extra step.
Okay, so you think that might work?
It might work for a couple.
Type it up real quick. Let's see.
I wonder if there's like a more straightforward way to write that.
Yeah,
Like just a simple math equation.
probably. I'm good at math. Here's a marker. You want the only one that kind of
So it's
works.
like X times A. Oh, I don't know how to modulus in math.
Huh? Cosmotalk just writes mod.
And my laptop died.
I'm gonna try what I thought of, and whether that works or not, I'm gonna leave this problem forever.
It'll just be that. You just find X, solve for X. And then if X
Well,
is-
it's like by A you mean the minimum, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's essentially what that's doing.
Hmm.
No, that was one.
Hmm.
Because X would dips into infinity. But I guess they give us. It has to be a solution.
steps plus
Maybe you should do
how's
forward
that even
division.
working? Huh?
Maybe you should do forward division.
That third case is still gonna fail though, because it's gonna floor it to 4, not 3. Close, but no cigar. I don't know.
Like multiple test cases per thing.
Yeah, kind of makes it a little worse. I don't know. I give up for now, at least. It has to be something along those lines, though. Because, like, one guy I know in the discussion said it was like, oh, it was such an easy problem. Like, I mean, yeah, that's just trolling.